Thank you. Hello, everyone. So we have been exploring some pretty official and serious discussion earlier. So now let's go for something more relaxed. And when we comes to the terms mind, body, and soul, the first two brands that brought into my minds will be Tan and, of course, Aman Resorts. So although you guys are providing different services to consumers, but the corporate image are pretty luxury and highlighting the importance of balance of soul and spirit. So may I introduce firstly, next to me, Johan, the Director of Residences Asia for Aman Resorts, and of course, Barbara, General Manager of Tan Hong Kong. So I believe that people have been missing traveling to Thailand for sure. So, and I've also been noticing some export figures from Thailand to Hong Kong. We're actually exporting more cosmetic product for over 55%, despite the fact of pandemic situation. So I'm wondering if this difficult situation had actually opened up some new opportunities to both of your brands. So maybe we can start with Johan.
Hi, everyone. My pleasure to be invited here today. Thank you very much, Kunan, and for giving me this opportunity. So, to answer your question, well, logically, our industry has been impacted extremely negatively ever since COVID. However, I think there's always a silver lining in every occasion. For us, Aman, it's interesting to see this wave of ups and downs. At the very beginning, nobody could travel. Everyone was scared. Hence, financially, we were suffering. However, later afterwards, once the traveling restrictions has been relaxed a little bit, we've realized the business have been uprising. And the particular reason why for this is Aman actually has been practicing social distancing for all these years. We're known for being in out of nowhere in those beautiful but isolated destinations where we provide our guests with the utmost attention and space. Hence why I guess this is blessing in disguise in a way. So we were actually recovering ever since I think end of next year. So that's that, the hotel component. Whereas for residences component, that's for ownership, correct? And I think a lot of people, especially residences owners for that caliber, realize how important quality of life is. So COVID is an event actually made them to realize we've been working so hard to make this money, and this is the time to actually spend it to make that money worthwhile. So from the realist perspective, we do see a lot of opportunities as well. Hence, I'm quite grateful that I think our brand is sort of the perfect combination of wellness and real estate investment. Yeah.
What about Barbara?
Thank you very much for your invitation, and I'm glad to be here. Actually, I think we are quite a lucky part. We are getting benefit from COVID because since last year until this year, our importing figures from Thailand is increased more than 50%. And this figure is because the Hong Kong people, we love Thailand so much, but now we can't traveling, so we only can, try to experience the feeling in our home. So it becomes home spa product is quite hot now in Hong Kong market. So that's why our importing products from Thailand has keep increasing. So yeah, this is a good news under COVID situation.
And I've actually heard that you're expanding your spa facilities as well. Can you briefly tell us about some new movement or new development?
Yeah, actually, Tan in Hong Kong is not only selling products, we are also providing spa services. And we have 2 spas in Hong Kong, in Kowloon Sai, since the last 10 years. But from last year, we start to develop, we open new spas because it's just the same reason. Hong Kong people miss Thailand so much. So they need relaxation. They need to find somewhere to try to think that they are in Thailand now. So, yeah, so we keep open our new spa, but our spa is still keep fully booked. So I think I can suggest the entrepreneur in Thailand can consider to bring their good things to Hong Kong. And I believe this will not stop Hong Kong people traveling to Thailand. This is 2 different things.
Yeah, correct. I've actually enjoyed a very delightful experience with Tan a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm wondering for Johan and Barbara, why choose Hong Kong to be the hub for setting up your sales office or bringing in the Thai brand into Hong Kong? Why?
For us, choosing Hong Kong as the Asia hub or base for our company is quite obvious. So just to give you a background introduction, our headquarters is based in Switzerland, in Zug, where we have an office in Singapore as well, London and New York. However, Hong Kong we would see as the hub to our clients. Why is that? For Asia Pacific, most of our, for example, Puri villa owners, there is a large portion of them are based in Hong Kong, which make everything easier to have that face-to-face communication. And also, Thailand specifically, I think Hong Kong, this population, they have such interest, convenience in travel to Thailand. And also, if you are, we also have this close proximity with the mainland China, which is also a huge population when it comes to tourism. Hence, I think Hong Kong has this perfect geographic advantage as well as economic advantage for people to really enjoy the lifestyle all over the world. Clearly, for Thailand, this is a huge plus.
What about for Barbara? What inspired you to bring in Tan?
For me, is actually my personal consideration because I was studying in Thailand, Bangkok, for 4 years during my high school life. And after that, I believe Thailand is really a happy land. As I have lived there, I experienced by myself the relaxation, the friendly people over there, and like the very world-class medical services. And all those things, I believe, if I have an ability to bring some back to my hometown and introduce to the people here, and that will be grateful for me to do it. So that's why I try to bring a nice brand to Hong Kong.
Well, thank you very much for kind support, both of you. So, although your brands are really, really well known, to all of us, we still want to have a chance to have a closer look in terms of a customer or investor. So, would you please share more insights about your corporate information or some sort of vision?
I would say I would not waste everyone's time in sharing about our global strategy, but I do want to shine a light on overall in Thailand because Puri, this is our very first flagships, property across the world. Hence, we do have this very intimate sentiment and relationship with Thailand. I think over the 20-something years, we've established this reputation of being the sanctuary for everyone to, to enjoy their holiday and family time. So right now, the next part would be for us branching into urban locations rather than destinations such as Phuket. So we are having the new projects called Aman Niler Bangkok Hotel and Residences. So we have the both components as well. And the location is inside the well-renowned Nyla Park. I think all of you probably are very familiar with Bangkok. But to overseas buyers, we do introduce this one as Nyla Park as, I don't know, like the central park of Bangkok. So, which make it extremely attractive. Not only we want to bring this lifestyle sanctuary, to people who want to be isolated from the city, we also want to provide the same convenience, the same level of service and quality of life in a bustling city such as Bangkok, Tokyo, or New York.
I see. So I believe we do have some videos on hand that will be able to provide a better vision for what's going on, including the new Bangkok projects.
Yes, I do believe that I have shared 2 videos, but I think for time's sake and for the topic, I think it's actually worthwhile just to share the Nyler Bangkok one, if that's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so while we're waiting for the next video, would you like to share more about the brand or?
Yes. So, by the way, the video that you just saw is actually the global portfolio of Aman Residences and Hotel. So, not only we are our birthplace, I would say, is in Asia, Thailand. However, we do have right now 33 properties altogether, with 8 upcoming. So, it's not only in Asia but all over Europe as well as the Americas. We will be having new projects in the Middle East as well. So, like I said, it's 33 existing, and we have 8 more upcoming, and which is quite surprising and also exciting for us, Aman. Essentially, we're going to have a sister brand as well. It's called Janu, which is completely brand new. We're going to have that one in Montenegro as well as Tokyo, and these ones are coming up by 2023. I don't think would be a better way to describe it, Janu brand, but I would say is a younger, more hip brand, whereas the brand still sustains the core of Aman, which is sanctuary, tranquility, service. However, at the same time, it is a level of vibrance and community, so to speak.
So I've done some homework indeed. So actually, upon what you have just told us, the total number of resorts will be soon become 41 resorts in 22 countries, right?
Yes, correct. 33 plus 7. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
8. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, interesting. And I also want to slightly mention about the Amanpuri Phuket is actually the first project of resorts you have.
Yes.
Yeah, so the meaning of Amanpuri, it's actually, we call it place of peace.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. So for Amampuri Phuket, what's the current plan?
Situation.
Yeah.
So, Amanpuri is actually the oldest property among all Aman resorts. The property was established in 1988. So during the COVID time, we actually fully maximize this downtime, so to speak, that we actually fully renovated the hotel itself. There's, what we call wear and tear, I guess. And also we injected a lot of new concepts and products, Aman Spa products, into the retail shop as well as spa as well. So not only on the real estate hotel side that we're thriving, we're also having our new brands. It's funny I guess it makes sense because the idea is to be holistic. So not only is the hotel, but right now we're having our Aman Spa and perfume line, and also
I've seen that online.
spa. Aman workout clothing, which obviously can be bought, I think, either online or at the retail shops at different locations. So for me, it's fascinating to see how a brand grow from this idea of a sanctuary where you spend your holidays to the holistic lifestyle where not only you could enjoy that, experience that while you're on vacation, but also when you're at home, you're using those products. These scents reminds you your time at Aman, and interesting stories which would be related to Barbara's product, the importance of that memory when it comes to scent.
Correct. Yes. Okay, so if you don't mind, let's move on with Barbara. And for the video from the Bangkok project, we can probably share it through our Facebook later on. Yeah, so Barbara, let's catch up with your side. So would you mind to tell us a bit more about TAN before showing your corporate video?
I believe everybody has changed our norm because of COVID. So staycation is getting more and more popular. So our future plan is to still is open new spas because the market needs is much more than much more than before. So we are looking for a resort hotel in Hong Kong who can collaborate with us and we can manage their spa for them. So this is our new plan, and also we have been developing our online market, online shop for the products, and which is already 400% increased it since this year. So this is also a norm changed by COVID. People start really get used to order from online instead of offline in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong people is quite late to get used to shop only online. But because of COVID, we used to it already. We changed our norm. So this is the new trend that I believe many business people is also we have to change the way we do our business.
Yeah, so maybe we can show the corporate video.
Welcome to TAN。
TAN 係一個國際級香薰水療品牌，我哋喺香港已經10年㗎啦。我哋所有嘅技師都係嚟自泰國，而且必須喺泰國嘅TAN做滿4年以上，先至可以獲派出海外嘅。再加上泰國係一個有皇族嘅國家，所以我哋技師見到客人嘅時候，佢好自然就會將你擺咗喺一個高高在上嘅位置。全東南亞咧，香港亦都係第一個引入TAN Wellness Zone 嘅地方。喺 Wellness Zone 裏邊，我哋會有鹽療法嘅 Food Spa。喺房間裏邊，我哋會發放一啲微粒化咗嘅礦物鹽，個原理就好似用鹽水洗鼻咁樣。我哋仲有用7色水晶去做嘅熱石啦、泰式嘅草球啦，同埋用印度手法做嘅 Abhyanka 都非常之出色㗎。
So, I believe that all of your technicians are actually well trained and came from Thailand.
Yes, they are all been in Thailand TAN for 4 years, then they can on the waiting list to wait for the overseas distributor to apply them.
Yeah, in fact, Barbara had contacted us earlier asking for help because they're having their business expansion so fast that they need more technicians, in fact. So before we end, I just want to say thank you to both of our guests. And maybe we can all hang out in Tan Spa sometime. And then
Sure,
when
sure.
we
I
are,
will arrange it.
yeah, and whenever we can travel, we can, travel to Amman Resort.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, amazing. So thank you very much.